Get Ready 6, Student's Book by Wendy Arnold and Adrian Tennant. Text copyright Wendy Arnold & Co. Limited and Adrian Tennant, 2013. Recording copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited, 2013. Welcome. Lesson 1, Activity 1. Look at page 4. Listen and find.
Welcome back. I'm Arlie. Here are my friends.
Hi, I'm Tom, and this is my family.
I'm Tom's dad. I'm an engineer.
I'm Tom's mum. I'm a teacher. I work in a school.
I'm Tom's uncle. I'm a policeman.
I'm Tom's aunt. I'm a doctor. I work in a hospital.
Welcome. Activity 2. Look at page 5. Listen and find.
Hi, I'm Helen, and here are my friends. Who is that? That's my aunt, Maha. She lives in Jeddah.
Unit 1. Family and Work. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen and find. Number. Welcome to my new flat.
Good to see you, brother.
Please may I see Nada?
Yes, of course. He's in the bedroom. Would you like a drink, Mohammed?
Yes, please. Phew, it's very hot. Now, let's see your new house.
Here is our living room, and there is the kitchen. And there are the bedrooms. We have 4 bedrooms. And there is the bathroom.
Where is the garage?
Over there. Ah, there you are, Ali. Would you like a drink?
Yes, please.
Unit 1. Lesson 1. Activity 2. Listen and read. Ask and answer. My Family by Ali Badri. My family lives in Dammam. I have a mother, father, sister and brother. We live in a house. It has 2 floors. On the ground floor, there is a living room and kitchen. On the first floor, there are 3 bedrooms. There are 2 bathrooms. There is a garden. There is a garage. My dad is an engineer. He works on an oil rig. My uncle Abdullah is my dad's brother. He lives in Riyadh. He lives in a flat. The flat has 4 bedrooms. My uncle is a businessman. He has 2 clothes shops. They are next to the police station. Unit 1, Lesson 1, Activity 4A. Listen and match.
Come and play with me, Sarah.
OK. What's this?
It's my doll's house. This is the ground floor. Here's the bathroom. It's next to the living room.
Where do these beds go?
The small beds go in the bedroom on the first floor, next to the second bathroom.
And the big bed?
That goes on the first floor too.
And the car?
In the garage. That's in the garden.
Unit 1, Lesson 1, Activity 5. Listen and number. Read and write.
Tom, Tell me about your family.
My dad's an oil engineer. My uncle's a policeman. My aunt's a doctor. My mum's a teacher. What about you, Arlie? Tell me about your family.
My dad's an oil engineer. My uncle's a businessman. My aunt's a software engineer.
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Activity 1. Listen and tick. Listen to Tom and Arlie talking about jobs.
Arlie, what does your family do?
My uncle is a businessman. He has 2 clothes shops. My grandfather is a doctor. He works in a hospital. My dad is an oil engineer. He works on an oil rig. Tom, what does your dad do?
My dad is an oil engineer. He works on an oil rig.
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Activity 6A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. Burger. 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 Shirt. Shirt. Unit 1, Lesson 2, Activity 6B. Phonics. Listen and tick the words with the sound. 1. Burger. 2. Chair. 3. Purple. 4. 5. Shirt. 6. 30. Unit 1, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Businessman. Oil engineer. Oil rig. Software engineer. Police station. Shop. Flat. Garage. Ground floor. Bathroom. Works. Very hot. Unit 2, My Plans. Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and tick.
Hi, Arlie. I'm going to play football in the park. Do you want to come?
I'm sorry, Tom. I can't. I'm going to meet my cousin this afternoon.
Oh, OK. What are you going to do?
We're going to study.
Study?
Yes, he studies physics at school and he finds it very difficult.
Are you going to help him?
Yes, I'm going to show him that physics is fun.
Physics is fun? Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me laugh.
Unit 2, Lesson 1, Activity 4B. Listen. Read and circle the different word.
Hi, Helen. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Are you okay? Yes, I am. Helen, I'm going to visit some friends this afternoon. Do you want to come? Where do they live? They live close to my house. What are you going to do there? We're going to have lunch and then we're going to watch TV. That sounds fun. Do you want to come? Yes, please. Can your mum phone and ask my mum? Yes, she's going to phone in a few minutes. See you later. Bye. See you.
Unit 2, Lesson 1, Activity 5. Listen and tick.
What are you going to do tomorrow? I'm going to eat breakfast, then I'm going to help my mother. What are you going to have for breakfast? I'm going to have some yogurt and juice. In the afternoon, I'm going to write an email to my grandma. What are you going to do in the evening? Mum and I are going to cook dinner. After that, I'm going to watch TV.
Unit 2, Lesson 2, Activity 1B. Listen and number the correct picture. 1.
How are you going to get to the park?
I'm going to walk.
You're going on foot.
Yes.
2.
How do you get to school in the UK? I usually go by bus. By bus? There's a school bus, so I use that.
3.
Where does Fahim live?
He lives near the airport.
And how are you going to get there?
By boat.
By boat.
Yes, the airport is on an island and the boat is really nice.
4.
Next week, your cousins are visiting.
Great! How are they going to get here?
They're going to fly in a plane.
Wow! By plane!
Unit 2, Lesson 2, Activity 6A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. Oi. 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 Toy. 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 Ow. 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 Blouse. 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 Unit 2, Lesson 2, Activity 6B. Phonics. Listen and circle the sound. 1. Town. 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 2. Oil engineer. Oil engineer. Oil engineer. 3. House. 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 4. Boy. 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 Unit 2, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Close. Close. Grandma. Grandma. Help. Help. Island. Island. Later. Later. Laugh. Laugh. Message. Message. TV. TV. Physics. Physics. Together. Together. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Volleyball. Volleyball. Revision 1. Activity 1A. Look, listen and number. 1.
Fatima, what are you going to do this afternoon?
I'm going to meet my father. He's a doctor. He works in a hospital.
2.
What are Ali and Sarah going to do?
Ali's going to play football at school.
3.
Sarah's going to see her aunt Maha this evening. Maha's a software engineer. She works at home.
4.
Ah, OK. Helen, Tom and I are going to meet Peter at work. He's an oil engineer. He works on an oil rig.
5.
Ali is going to play with Tom tomorrow. They are going to play volleyball together at the park.
Revision 1. Activity 1B. Listen and circle. Listen and write. 1.
Fatima, what are you going to do this afternoon?
I'm going to meet my father. He's a doctor. He works in a hospital.
2.
Ah, OK. Helen, Tom and I are going to meet Peter at work. He's an oil engineer. He works on an oil rig.
3.
Ali is going to play with Tom tomorrow. They are going to play volleyball together at the park.
4.
Sarah's going to see her aunt Maha this evening. Maha's a software engineer. She works at home.
5.
What are Ali and Sarah going to do?
Ali's going to play football at school.
Saudi Stars 1. Activity 2. Chant. Listen and say. Do you know? Maths is fun. What do? You study the sun. You study the sun? You're having a laugh. I'm having a bath. No, having a laugh. Saudi Stars 1. Activity 4. Read and write. Listen and circle. 1. Hi, Paul. Where are you going?
I'm going to the park later today.
2. Hi, Eva. where are you going?
I'm going home this afternoon.
3. Hi, Fayed. Where are you going?
I'm going to watch TV later today.
4. Hi, Rula. Where are you going?
I'm going to school tomorrow.
Unit 3. An Arabian Story. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen and find.
This is a very funny cartoon. Let's watch it again.
Why was it funny?
There was a boy. His name was Rad. On a carpet in the sky. There was a big moon and lots of stars.
Wasn't Rad cold in the sky?
No, he wasn't cold. It was a warm night. And there was a big bird on the carpet.
Why was the bird there?
It was a clever bird. They were on an adventure. The bird and Rad were on their way to see the king in his palace and help him.
Why?
There were lots of naughty mice in the king's palace. They were in the kitchen, the bedrooms and the garden. The king's people were afraid of the mice.
Unit 3. Lesson 1. Activity 2A. Look, listen and say. 1. Brave. 2. Palace. 3. King. 4. Carpet. 5. Adventure. 6. Funny. 7. Cartoon. 8. Naughty. 9. Afraid. 10. Clever. 11. Mice. 12. People. Unit 3. Lesson 1. Activity 3. Listen and match. What was the boy and bird's adventure?
The cartoon was very good. It was funny. Yes, it was. Rad was very brave. And the bird was very clever. The mice were so naughty. And later, the king and his people weren't afraid.
Unit 3. Lesson 2. Activity 1. Listen and match.
Why were the mice naughty?
They were in the palace. They were hungry. The king and his people were afraid. The mice were in the kitchen. They were on the table and chairs. The mice were in the garden. They were on the umbrella. The mice were in the bedroom. They were under the bed. The mice were in the bathroom. They were under the rug. The mice were in the living room. They were on the laptop.
Poor people. The mice were always there. How many mice were there?
There were so many.
Unit 3. Lesson 2. Activity 2. Listen and tick. Listen to Sarah and Helen.
Who was brave?
Rod was brave.
Who was naughty?
The mice were naughty.
Who was afraid?
The people were afraid.
Who was clever?
The bird was clever.
Unit 3, Lesson 2, Activity 5A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. Air. 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 There. 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 Air. 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 Hair. 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 Air. 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 Where. 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 Unit 3, Lesson 2, Activity 5B. Phonics. Listen and tick the air sound. 1. Chair. Chair. 2. Ears. Ears. 3. Where. Where. 4. Teacher. Teacher. 5. Hair. Hair. 6. Breakfast. Breakfast. Unit 3, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Adventure. Adventure. Afraid. Afraid. Brave. Brave. Carpet. Carpet. Cartoon. Cartoon. Clever. Clever. Funny. Funny. King. King. Mice. Mice. Naughty. Naughty. Palace. Palace. People. People. Unit 4, Night Safari 1. Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and find.
I was at the night safari at the zoo last night. We were in a tram.
Wow! You were lucky.
There was a leopard in a tree. There were zebras under a tree. There were hippos in the water.
Oh, were there any elephants?
No, there weren't any elephants. Elephants sleep at night.
What else was there?
There was a small fox behind some grass. Oh, and there was a deer.
Ah, I want to go to the night safari.
Unit 4, Lesson 1, Activity 2A. Look, listen, and say. 1. There was a fox. 2. There was a leopard. 3. There was a deer. 4. There were 2 zebras. 5. There were 2 hippos. 6. We were on a tram. Unit 4, Lesson 1, Activity 3. Listen and match. You were at the night safari. What animals were there? 1. There was a fox. 2. There were hippos. 3. There was a deer. 4. There were zebras. 5. There was a leopard. Were you on foot? 6. No, we were in a tram. Unit 4, Lesson 2, Activity 1. Listen and match.
Where were you last night?
We were on a night safari at the zoo.
Were there any elephants? Or lions?
No, there weren't any elephants or lions. There was some grass for the hippos and there were apples for the deer.
Wow! Were you in a car?
No, we were in a tram. There was a leopard in a tree. There were many birds. There was an owl eating an orange. The leopard was asleep.
Unit 4, Lesson 2, Activity 4. Listen and number. Ask and answer.
What was that?
It was an elephant.
What animal was that?
It was a leopard. It eats birds. It was a deer. It eats grass. It was a hippo. It eats grass. It was a zebra. It eats grass. It was a bird. It eats fruit. It was a fox. It eats rabbits.
Well done!
Unit 4, Lesson 2, Activity 6A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. Or, or, or. Fort, Fort. Fort. Brother. 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 Unit 4, Lesson 2, Activity 6B. Phonics. Listen and circle the sound. 1. Airport. 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 2. 40. 40. 40. 3. Father. 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 4. Burger. 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 Unit 4, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Deer. Deer. Fox. Fox. Hippo. 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 Zebra. 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 They eat. They eat. They
Grass.
eat. Grass.
They
eat. Tree. Tree. Feed. 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 Travel. Feed. Travel. Travel. Tram. Travel. Tram. Travel. Travel. Revision 2, Activity 2A. Listen, read and circle.
What was that?
The boys are laughing.
It is a funny cartoon.
Yes, a brave boy was in an adventure.
What was the adventure?
It was an Arabian adventure. The boy, Rad, was on a carpet in the sky. He was with a clever bird, Shadi. They were going to help the king. His people were afraid.
Why were the king's people afraid?
The mice in the palace were naughty. Revision 2, Activity 3A. Read, listen and number.
Where were you last night?
We were at the zoo. We were on a night safari.
What animals were there?
There was a zebra. It was by the water.
What else was there?
There were deer. They were in the grass. There was a hippo. It was in the grass.
Were there any camels or elephants?
No, there were no camels or elephants. They sleep at night. But there was a leopard in a tree.
Were there any monkeys?
Yes, there were a lot of monkeys. They were in the trees too.
Saudi Stars 2. Activity 2. Chant. Listen and say.
Children, good morning.
Listen to this story about the king.
The story was very interesting.
Now the mice weren't nice.
They were in the rice.
The mice were in the grass.
They were on the glass.
But there was a brave boy, Rod, and his clever bird.
Oh, that rhymes with third.
Unit 5. Night Safari 2. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen and find.
Hi, Tom. What's that?
It's my school project. I'm making a poster about animals.
Interesting. This is an elephant, but what's this?
Oh, that's a picture of a rhinoceros.
A rhinoceros.
We say rhino.
That's good. OK, a rhino. And what about the other animals?
Well, they are all wild animals. This is a kangaroo.
It lives in Australia.
Yes, that's right.
And is this a leopard?
No, it isn't. It's a cheetah. It can run very fast.
Unit 5, Lesson 1, Activity 2A. Look, listen and say. 1. This is an elephant. 2. This is a lion. 3. This is a giraffe. 4. This is an ostrich. 5. This is a kangaroo. 6. This is a cheetah. 7. This is a rhino. Unit 5, Lesson 2, Activity 1. Listen and circle.
Hi, Sarah. What are you doing? I'm doing this quiz about wild animals. That looks fun. Can I play? Sure. OK. Which is the fastest animal? Oh, I don't know. Give us a clue, please. Is it an ostrich, a giraffe, or a cheetah? I think a cheetah is the fastest. Yes, that's correct. OK, next question. Which animal is the heaviest? A rhino, a lion, or a kangaroo? What's a rhino? This animal. OK, I think a lion is the heaviest. No, that's wrong. It's a rhino.
Unit 5, Lesson 2, Activity 5A. Phonics. Look, listen and say. E-I-G-H-T. 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 8. 8. 8. K-N-E-E. 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 Knee. 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 Unit 5, Lesson 2, Activity 5B. Phonics. Listen and tick the words with silent GH or silent K. 1. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. 2. No. No. 3. High. High. 4. 8. 8. 5. Key. Key. 6. Weightlifting. Weightlifting. Unit 5, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Fastest. Fastest. Heaviest. Heaviest. Ostrich. Ostrich. Rhino. Rhino. Cheetah. Cheetah. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. At the top of. At the top of. At the top of. Australia. Australia. Wild. Wild. Live. Live. Jump. Jump. Horn. Horn. Unit 6. My grandfather. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen, read and number.
Who's that in the photo?
It's my grandfather.
That's your grandfather? Yes, sir.
No, it's my mother's father. He was called Majid.
Oh, the same as your brother.
Yes, that's right.
What did he do?
He was a fisherman. He lived in a small village. The village was near the sea.
Wow! Where did he work?
He worked on a boat.
But you live here.
Yes, my grandfather moved to the city to work.
Unit 6, Lesson 1, Activity 2. Listen and say. 1. This is my grandfather. 2. What did he do? 3. He was a fisherman. 4. He lived in a small village. 5. Where did he work? 6. He worked on a boat. Unit 6, Lesson 1, Activity 3. Listen, read and write.
Look, this is my family tree.
Right. This is you and your brother.
Yes, that's right. And this is my father, Mohammed, and my mother, Fatima.
Who's this?
It's my mother's sister, my aunt.
Your aunt. What's her name?
Her name's Maha.
So this is your grandfather.
Yes, that's right. His name was Majid.
The same as your brother. And what was his wife called?
My grandmother's name was Wafa.
Unit 6, Lesson 1, Activity 4. Listen, read and circle true or false.
Tell me about your grandfather, please.
His name was Majid, and he lived a long time ago. He was born in a small village, and he lived there in a small house. There wasn't school then, so he helped his father.
What did his father do?
His father was a fisherman.
The same job as your grandfather.
Yes, that's right. He liked his job, but he wanted to go to the city. So the family all moved and my grandfather started a new job. He worked in the market.
Where is he now?
He died 3 years ago. My mother was very unhappy. She cried for a long time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He was a nice man. I liked him.
Unit 6, Lesson 2, Activity 1. Listen, read and tick.
Wow, that's an old photo. Who is it?
Well, this girl here is my mother.
Your mother.
Yes, and this is my Aunt Maha.
So these are their mother and father.
Yes, my grandparents. His name was Majid.
The same as your brother.
Yes. My grandfather lived a long time ago in a small village.
What did he do?
He worked as a fisherman, but then he moved to the city.
Is he alive now?
No, he died 3 years ago. My mother was very unhappy and she cried a lot.
Unit 6, Lesson 2, Activity 3. Listen, read and say. Cried, cried. Lived, lived. Moved, moved. Helped, helped. Worked, worked. Started, started. Wanted, wanted. Unit 6, Lesson 2, Activity 5A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. S, s, s. Books, books, books. Z, z, z. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Is, is, is. Houses, houses, houses. Unit 6, Lesson 2, Activity 5B. Phonics. Listen and circle the sound. 1. Olives, olives, olives. 2. Messages, messages, messages. 3. Carpets, carpets, carpets. Unit 6, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. City, city. Started, started. Worked, worked. Lived, lived. Moved, moved. wanted, wanted, died, died, helped, helped, cried, cried. A long time ago. A long time ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Village, village. Fisherman, fisherman. Revision 3. Activity 1. Listen and number.
There were lots of animals at the zoo.
What did you see?
There was a big elephant. There was a giraffe with a long neck. There were some cheetahs. There was a rhino with a horn on its nose. There was an ostrich. There were 2 lions. And there was a kangaroo. It can jump very high. And there was a leopard in a tree.
Revision 3. Activity 4A. Listen, read and complete. My grandfather didn't live in the city. My brother started school last year. When did Tom move to Riyadh? My aunt wanted to be a teacher. My grandfather didn't work as a teacher. Did you help your father? Saudi Stars 3. Activity 2. Chant, listen and say.
Majid was my grandfather. He was born a long time ago. He lived in a small village, but where it was, I don't know. He helped his father as a fisherman at sea. He moved to the city before my mother had me.
Unit 7. A Special Day. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen and find.
This is a photo of me at a picnic.
Was it a special day?
Yes, it was. I got 100% in my exam, and my mother and father were very happy.
100%?
Yes, it was great. We went to the zoo and we saw the animals. Then we sat on the grass and had a nice picnic.
It looks like a nice day. What did you eat?
I ate sandwiches and lots of cake and drank orange juice. And my mother bought me an ice cream.
Unit 7. Lesson 1. Activity 2. Listen. Read and circle true or false.
This is a photo of me at a picnic. Was it a special day? Yes, it was. I got 100% in my exam and my mother and father were very happy. 100%? Yes, it was great. We went to the zoo and we saw the animals. Then we sat on the grass and had a nice picnic. It looks like a nice day. What did you eat? I ate sandwiches and lots of cake and drank orange juice. And my mother bought me an ice cream.
Unit 7, Lesson 1, Activity 4. Listen, read and tick.
Hi, Aunt Jenny. How are you?
I'm fine, Helen. What about you?
I'm fine. Today was great.
What did you do?
It was a special day. I went to the zoo with my family.
The zoo?
Yes, I saw an elephant, a lion, and a bird with a long neck.
An ostrich?
Yes, that's right. We had a picnic. I ate lots of sandwiches and drank orange juice. My mother bought me an ice cream.
Unit 7, Lesson 2, Activity 3. Listen, read and say. Buy, bought, drink, drank, eat, ate, get, got, go, went, have, had, see, saw, sit, sat. Unit 7, Lesson 2, Activity 6A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. F, f, f. Alphabet, alphabet, alphabet. F, f, f. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Unit 7, Lesson 2, Activity 6B. Phonics. Listen and circle the sound. 1. Geography, geography. 2. Mother, mother. 3. Physics, physics. 4. Ostrich, ostrich. 5. Alphabet, alphabet. 6. Photo, photo. Unit 7, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Ate, ate. Bought, bought. Drank, drank. Got, got. Had, had. Sat, sat. saw, saw. Went, went. Cake, cake. Exam, exam. Mineral, mineral. Percent, percent. Present, present. Special, special. Unit 8. A town. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen and find.
I think we are lost.
No, it's okay. Excuse me, where's the airport?
Turn right after the traffic lights and go across the bridge. Drive straight on and the airport is on the left.
Thank you. OK, so left after the traffic lights.
No, turn right.
Oh, yes, turn right. Let's go.
Unit 8. Lesson 1. Activity 2. Listen. Read and circle true or false.
I think we are lost.
No, it's OK. Excuse me,
Yes,
where's the airport?
the airport. Turn right after the traffic lights
Right after the traffic lights.
and go across the bridge. Drive straight on and the airport is on the left.
Thank you. OK, so left after the traffic lights.
No, turn right.
Oh, yes, turn right. Let's go.
Unit 8, Lesson 1, Activity 4. Listen and find.
Excuse me, where's the shopping mall?
You are here at the airport. Go out of the airport and turn right.
Right.
At the traffic lights, turn left and drive 2 blocks.
OK, so left at the traffic lights and go 2 blocks.
Yes, there's a mosque on the left. Turn right after the mosque and drive 1 block. The shopping mall is on the left behind the hotel.
Great. Thank you.
Unit 8, Lesson 2, Activity 4. Listen and circle. Listen and say.
Father,
Yes, Margid?
you mustn't park here.
Sorry?
Look, it says no parking.
Oh, yes. OK, let's try to find a good place to park.
Look, we can ask that policeman.
Excuse me, where can I park at the airport?
Over there, next to the big building.
Good. Thank you. OK, let's park here, next to this big building.
Unit 8, Lesson 2, Activity 6A. Phonics. Look, listen, and say. You. 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 Computer. 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 You. 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 Pupil. 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 Unit 8, Lesson 2, Activity 6B, Phonics. Listen and tick the words with the U sound. 1. Stadium. Stadium. 2. Curly. Curly. 3. Museum. Museum. 4. Summer. Summer. Unit 8, Lesson 2, New Vocabulary. Listen and say. Catch a plane. Catch a plane. Drive a car. Drive a car. In front. In front. Across. Across. Airport. Bridge. Bridge. 2. 2. Seatbelt. Seatbelt. To park. To park. Lost. Lost. 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Revision 4. Activity 1. Listen and circle.
Tom,
Yes?
this homework is difficult.
What is it?
I'm writing about a special day.
What special day?
Visiting my uncle.
Why is that difficult?
Well, listen. My special day. I went to my uncle's house. He lives in Jeddah. We ate lots of sandwiches and drank mineral water and orange juice. In the afternoon, we go to the beach.
Went.
Went?
Yes, we went to the beach.
Went. Thank you, Tom.
Revision 4. Activity 4A. Listen and find.
OK, there's a hotel there.
Where?
On the right, in front of the shopping mall.
Oh, yes.
Drive straight on and go 2 blocks.
OK. There's a mosque on the right.
Yes, turn right here.
OK.
Drive 2 blocks again and it's straight on.
Oh, yes. There it is.
Revision 4. Activity 6. Phonics. Listen and number. A. 1. F. In the middle of a word. F. In the middle of a word. 2. U. In the middle of a word. U. In the middle of a word. 3. F. At the start of a word. F. At the start of a word. B. 4. F. At the start of a word. F. At the start of a word. 5. F. In the middle of a word. F. In the middle of a word. 6. U. In the middle of a word. U. In the middle of a word. Saudi Stars 4. Activity 2. Chant. Listen and say.
Go over the bridge. You can't park here. But what do you see? Turn left, turn right. Go 1 block and where are we?